Okay, awesome. Yeah, so my name is Herschel. I'm a senior at McNair. So I started my research back in 8th grade when I was at Honeywell middle school. And so back in 8th grade, I discovered that this mushroom called Stropharia, it could absorb nitrate and phosphate from water. And nitrate and phosphate are really why we have harmful algae blooms. And so that was a really fun experiment that I did for the science fair. And when I went to the city science fair, I actually met this girl from Project Reservoir who was right next to me. And she told me how they do work at the reservoir. And so I got Mr. Natus's email from that girl. I came here like a couple weeks later, and then I started doing a project out here in the reservoir. So my first project was mycofiltration island. So out there on the water, like there's this small little peninsula, or quasi-island slash peninsula, depends on the water levels. But on that island, what I basically did is I set up a patch of mushrooms, and then out there on the water, you have these like floating boats or chinampas. And so on the chinampa, I have a little pump. And so these pumps pump dirty water from the island from the water onto the island. On the island, the water goes through the mushrooms, and the mushrooms get a chance to remove the nutrients or the nitrate and phosphate, and that clean water goes back into the reservoir. And this thing has been running constantly because it's solar powered. And so that was my first project. And so after that, I also worked with a couple of the other teams here to like help them implement my mushroom technology onto their own little projects. And so something that I did collaborating with them was, you see that the far outmost boat right there floating? That's the algae inactivator. And so that's a collaboration between me and two other teams. So a part of that algae inactivator has the mushroom going onto it. The other part has a tilapia growing, so tilapia can eat the algae. And I believe the last part has a hydroponic grown corn inside of it. And so what happens is these dirty water goes onto the little boat. The boat gets a chance to take out all the nutrients via these three different methods, and that clean water goes back into the reservoir. And so that's what I've been doing with the reservoir. So outside of that, I've been doing a 5-year study with the mushroom. So phase 1 was 8th grade where I made the initial discovery. Phase 2 and phase 3 were me trying to get that discovery to be certified in a lab setting, because then I was in high school, so I had better access to equipment. And phase 4, which I completed this past May, I worked at Montclair State University, and basically the purpose of phase 4 was for me to determine what's how applicable is my technology in the real world. So my ultimate goal is to get these mushrooms out on farms, because what really happens is when farmers apply fertilizer, they tend to over-apply fertilizer in certain cases, and these fertilizers just nitrate and phosphate. And so when it rains, these excess nutrients from the fertilizer end up going into bodies of water, and that just causes more harmful algae. That's why, for example, Lake Erie has a really big harmful algae. It's that entire Ohio farming region. And so my ultimate goal is to get these mushrooms out on these farms as buffer strips. And so buffer strips are small little patches of land go down to your farms, and these patches of land right now are comprised of things like buffers and other grasses, but they're highly ineffective for the most part. And so what I'm suggesting is that these mushrooms will make for a better buffer strip. And so the next part of my study, phase 5, is to do an actual field test. And so my goal for that is to work at Lincoln Park. So like, funny story, 2 weeks ago when soccer started, I was running around Lincoln Park, and I noticed that the central lake there actually has a massive harmful algae bloom. And around that lake, you have these little buffer strips comprised of grasses. And so it's just the perfect thing, because I could probably grow my mushrooms there and get an actual field study in. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing with my mushrooms for the past 5 years. Something else that I've also been working on is building a hydroponics system at McNair. So if you look behind you, I was actually came here today to get the holes filled out with the help of Mr. Natus inside the PVC structures. And so what I'll be doing with this hydroponics system is, so I'll get it built hopefully by December, and then my goal is to implement mushrooms in the system to see how the mushrooms can better boost the absorptive capabilities of the plants to take up these nutrients from water. Because all hydroponics really is you run water with nutrients through plant roots, and the roots taking these nutrients. And so that's like a little side project that I'm doing. And yeah, do any questions?
Have you taken into consideration what impact the population of the certain organisms that are have you done data based on that?
Yeah. So, so one big thing obviously is that this mushroom isn't native to the area. So I am introducing a foreign species to this reservoir. But what's cool is this species is non-toxic, it's edible. So there really isn't that much of a negative impact that it could have on the local wildlife. The second big thing is how the mushroom roots interact with the local plant roots. And so mushrooms, if you heard of mycorrhizae, it's like a beneficial symbiotic relationship between fungi and plants. And so these mushrooms, studies have found for them to shown to be mycorrhizal. So there is that aspect. And the other aspect of my study is to see how these mushrooms change the chemical properties of water. Because let's say if the water that goes through the mushrooms becomes more acidic or gets some other contamination, then it's going to be doing more harm than good. So a big part of my study, again, for the past 5 years also has been to see how this mushroom can impact water pH, water turbidity, and a lot of other small water parameters, just not nitrate and phosphate. So that's, I mean, yeah, I have to turn that into account.
So when you're going to mention that part, right? Is that
Yeah.
where, now, do you ask for special permission?
Yeah, no, that's actually like an email that I'm going to send out hopefully by this Friday.
It's county parks.
Oh, that's right.
How do you support your project?
Yeah, so that's a lot of it's been fundraising. So like every year, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see me post an annoying post about GoFundMe and asking for donations. that's usually how I've been doing it for the past couple of years. Funny story, last year I actually got some guy in Philadelphia. He owns a company, went to school with my sister, and so he covered the entire cost of the project. And so yeah, mostly it's just been like fundraising from well-wishers.
I want to break down, I happen to know a mycologist.
Yes?
So can you spell the type of mushroom for me?
Yeah, so the mushroom is Stropharia, S-T-R-O-P-H-R-I-A. I'm sorry, A-R-I-A.
S-T-R-O-P-H.
A-R-I-A. Stropharia mushroom.
What's its layman's term?
The garden giant mushroom.
Garden giant?
Yeah.
Do you have a place, Facebook, internet, someplace that you have any of your research published or anything?
I do, so
Because I'm an agricultural science teacher and I'm really interested in, I do a lot of hydroponics at my school. And I'm really interested in knowing how successful you are with growing mushrooms hydroponically. So do you have a website?
I do,
or
yeah.
anything?
So my website is habprevention.weebly.com. And there you'll see like all my papers from the previous 5 pages. I haven't put up any of the stuff about hydroponics yet, but I'll be doing that hopefully next couple of months. Yeah, I'll get it up there.
Yeah, soccer's starting, so it's going to be a little
And what
busy.
is your aspirations for career?
I like engineering, I like biology, and I like the environment. Hopefully something that combines those three. But yeah, I don't have an exact major in mind yet.
He's been very modest to leave out where he was during the summer, right, Herschel?
Oh yeah, so what's great this summer is I got to work at MIT under this model, like this professor there. And so he does
I was waiting for him to
he
say it.
basically tries to solve urban problems via modeling. And so he gave me the freedom to do whatever I want to do with my research this year. And so what I did was I worked on creating an app for farmers to see how their application of fertilizer could lead to a harmful algae bloom. And so I mean, I had to do the app because that was, I don't have enough time over the summer. But I made the framework for it and I got the math down for it. And so yeah, basically that's probably something that I end up doing after December and once college applications are over.
Community system.
All of us look for one.
Like this, I know the world's
I'm John too, so.
Herschel's been a resource for other students because he's an expert on the mycofiltration and mycology. So Herschel's been kind of a benefit for our students because he worked with them on projects. And that was kind of a neat thing to have a student in high school come back to the middle school students and be kind of like a voice of reason, help them out, and give them ideas. So that's kind of like, Herschel's been great for that to help the younger students learn about, like, and teaches me about mycofiltration.
So you'll be willing to come to my school and talk about it?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, it's always important. I'm actually going to count this as one of my outreach points on the website, if you guys are okay with that. But yeah, no, for sure. Whatever you want, that'd be great if I could do more outreach.
And Herschel's one of the first successfully to not be specifically from Project Reservoir within 20, because our goal when we started working with the Alliance was to create the Southwest Western for the entire city. And Herschel was one of the ones who realized that based on that encounter with one of our students, and then he came here and he made the results. So his example is really the shining light as to what any other kids in the city can just come here and do that.
How do you support these students with these projects with other types of learning? What do you see as different how
school, but
Yeah.
you could definitely ask the next year
when they get up.
because they actually developed this year's test for like Lydia and Michaela, and we have about another 68.
Is this a problem solving type test? Do they have to?
I mean, it's
It's like questions. They already on to me.
Oh,
We have
okay.
to grade it.
Uh-huh.
The 8th graders.
Uh-huh.
So we like created questions based on science and like teamwork. So yeah, they have to like break it down.
like they throw in a scenario.
And then we grade
What's that? No, it's blanked out. It's blind judging and scoring.
Yeah, so like Project Reservoir served as a framework for like all of the branches that
Besides having fun with the mushrooms, hey, besides having fun with the mushrooms, what else do you like to do? Like a normal kid, what else do you do?
He likes to eat.
Soccer.
What are the hobbies? What are the hobbies or interests do you
Right,
have?
Herschel? I like to eat. No problem.
I love eating food.
What else do? You dance? Do you sing? What else do you do to have fun?
I wrote a letter of recommendation for Herschel, and one of the things that's amazing about Herschel is that he plays sports as well. He does tennis and soccer. So that's like, I think, one of the big things. He's a member of a team.
Okay,
And I think that's important.
absolutely
He-
necessary.
He also does FTC, right?
Oh yeah, I do robotics during care. That's also a pretty fun experience. But yeah, just
He's all
soccer
over
is
the
one
place.
of the things I do. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time together.